card, Spirit, please. Mutable signs. Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. In that order, please, Spirit. 30th of August 2020. Messages, Spirit, please. Gemini, there's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn female in your life, or it's a part of you that's secure, stable, very giving, loving, a generous and warm-hearted person, a good friend. Could be financial aid or emotional support. Could be of a darker complexion, could wear a uniform. Very good, stable energy. Feminine energy. Sometimes a mother energy. But your wishes and dreams are not coming true because you refuse to open a Pandora's box. Aquarius energy is negative energy. Those born on the 17th, living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a negative way. If you open the Pandora's box, there would be hope, healing and freedom, but you refuse to do that. So there's issues with the ankles and legs, groups and wider society that you have to deal with before your wishes and dreams can come true. However, there is some sort of enlightenment coming to this. Obstacles will be removed. A gateway is opened by a divine masculine. So a very, very strong masculine energy. Those born on the 19th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. Could be a Leo, but it is a masculine energy, and it's absolutely fantastic. We all have masculine and feminine within us, so it doesn't mean necessarily that it's a man, but obstacles are being removed now for you to move forward. Travel and children are indicated. Okay, I don't know why, but I was getting about kids. So there is definitely something going on for some of you with children. They don't like the change, they're feeling abandoned, and you need to make that right. That's probably why your wishes and dreams aren't coming true. The healing needs to take place, but you may be avoiding the issue and trying to make everything happy clappy. That's not going to happen until you have that talk. Yeah, someone feels abandoned, so it could be through the loss of someone's passed away. It could be through divorce or breakup, or it could be as simple as going to a new school and they don't think they're going to have any friends or anything. You need to have that conversation. You need to open that Pandora's box that you don't want to open for there to be any hope, and it will bring so much more to light. Just kids are very resilient as long as they know they're loved and that they can trust you. So if you have that conversation with them, I think things will be alright. That's just for a few of you. It might not be relevant to all of you, but that's the energy that Spirit are giving me. There's a divine masculine and someone with a good female friend who is caring and mothering, but it can also be sometimes that child maintenance. So something around that, I believe, is the story. But for most of you, just take the main factors that there is obstacles being removed, a good friend, a good female friend, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and possibly a Leo involved, but that wishes and dreams cannot come true until you face the elephant in the room. Yeah, Freya. She's been out once already today, so I know it's important. She was the goddess of fertility and love. Freya is a beautiful goddess who flies through the sky on a golden chariot pulled by magical cats. So Cancer could be involved all year. She is the leader of the Valkyrie who rides over battlefields on winged horses. So anybody born 1966 plus or minus 12 could be involved. To choose the souls of the noble warriors who have been killed in battle. She shares the souls with Odin and takes them to her own halls, where they are cared for and loved forever in the afterlife. So someone, like I said, may have passed. Freya is also the goddess of magic and is able to grant wishes to men and women seeking love. She connects us to our emotions and passions and creates us the wondrous energy of being alive and in love. You are experiencing a different depth of love, be it with your partner, a friend, or even your child. Whether the recipient is newly discovered love or a love that you have nurtured for many years, there is a shift in atmosphere. Suddenly the feelings have changed, and there is an intensity that brings forth a difference of energy being created between the two of you. Do not fear these changes, as they will only result in you both reaching amazing depths and understanding in your relationship. Even if you believe your relationship was to be wonderful before, just wait and see what else there is waiting for you both. It is not only you who will be affected by these changes, like I said, but also people around you who will be wondering what on earth just happened, or what illegal substances you've been taking. Teach by example and allow people an insight into what is happening for you. They will be motivated by you and may even go and give it to themselves. Another thing that's just popping into my head, it seems the spirit are more worried about the kids. So if you got with somebody recently or have been seeing somebody, the other thing you've got to remember is that you get into a relationship with somebody who's got kids. These kids have had a really tight relationship with their parent, whoever it is. You have no right then to go and alter that relationship. So don't shove them out because you're so loved up with whoever it is. They need to know that they haven't been abandoned because of you. So you make them know that you care. Don't go overboard because they'll think you're a smarmy git and try, but make sure that their wishes and happiness is important. So if you have to, say, I hope you don't mind, but I'm taking your mum out on Thursday, or taking, there wasn't anything you wanted to do on Thursday, is there, because your dad's asked me to go out. Try and include them in the decisions. I'm not saying let them walk all over you and everything, but realise that their relationship has massively changed because of you. And whatever you like to think, you are second place to that child. Okay? So it's just a word of warning. That's for very few of you. I'm just telling you. Otherwise, you're digging your own grave. So, Virgo, coming out of an unhealthy situation, you have listened to Spirit and they're very grateful. You know that you've got to be careful of what you put in your mouth, as in diet medication, and you know that you have to be careful of your words, written or spoken. But you also know the truth of the matter, and now you are seeing the light. You're coming out of an unhealthy situation, and Spirit is so grateful that you've listened to them. This is the tarot reader, the psychic, the medium, the one that knows everything. Those born on the 2nd or the 29th, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. The number 11 is also important to them. October the 11th will be important. Yeah, someone's starting to come out of something that was quite horrid. They've released the burden, and now they're in limbo there. So someone needs to come off the cross, stop playing the martyr, stop playing the victim, put the boundaries in place and see things from a different angle. This is secrets that are coming out, karmic situations and hidden enemies. Those born on the 12th, living or past it for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. The number 4 is important. All negative. There may be issues with the feet and toes, but secrets are coming out and it needs to be addressed. So some burden needs to be released. So put your boundaries in place. I've told you about that before, Virgo. You're letting people walk all over you. Release the burden. Yeah, it's time to think. You're thinking very carefully about this. Number 44. Think carefully about your situation. Yeah, an aha moment, something, a light has just gone on and you suddenly see things how they really are. A light bulb moment. This is about experiences, not lessons. Lessons often mean that you have done something wrong and have to learn from them. Yet experiences are simply that, experiences. Experiences provide a pathway to get to know yourself better and understand the bigger picture, which doesn't always have to focus on individuals. There is no magic formula for finding the path that best suits your spiritual growth, and for each of us it is an individual journey that becomes our story. We create our own dreaming by walking our own tracks and learning from our own experiences. Sometimes we can walk together with others down this exact same track and experience the same thing. However, what we learn from our journey can be entirely different and unique to each of us. Whilst you're having the same experience as others at the moment, don't worry that you are seeing things differently. Your evaluation of the situation is correct for you, based on your understanding and experiences in your life journey. The differences don't make you right and them wrong, or vice versa. You need to create the environment to help others understand that there's no definitive answer to this situation and that you can all support each other and respect everyone's unique point of view. The issue is not a big deal anyway, it's just a storm in a teacup and everyone is caught up in thinking their own opinion is right. When everyone agrees to disagree, the situation resolves itself and everyone will wonder what the fuss was about in the first place. So you're making mountains out of molehills, or someone is. Sagittarius, you're stuck. Can't travel, can't move forwards. There's a storm brewing and you're in it. Don't take the baggage of the past with you, but you are stuck for the time being and you're going to have to get through this storm. So be very careful because you're not listening to spirit, you're not going with your gut instincts, you're thinking about the material things. That's not good. If you concentrate only on the material things, you're going to come unstuck because you're not listening to spirit and you're on the wrong path. You You may stumble and fall if you're not careful. There's Virgo energy here, something to do with the health services, problems with the abdomen and the intestines. Those born on the 9th or the 27th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. There is some sort of unequal sharing here. So giving too much and not receiving anything back. Someone is 6 years. Now for the 27th, negative energy. But there is health services involved somewhere, possibly. And it could be just a lockdown thing. Lack of funds, lack of finance. Yeah, which is bringing about a new life whether you like it or not. So you may be avoiding moving forwards, moving on. But you are going to have to because the new life is dawning. And with 39, which is 12, it could be because of a karmic situation. Rhiannon, yeah, somebody's being falsely accused of something. Go with your gut instinct. So, Rhiannon was the Welsh goddess whose name means the divine one. Rhiannon is beautiful and often rode like the wind on her white horse, so someone born 1966 plus or minus 12 could be involved. One day a man saw her and could not resist her beauty. After a long chase he caught up with her and they fell in love and married. Shortly after the birth of their son, Rhiannon was falsely accused of killing him and sentenced to stand at the gate of the castle whilst carrying visitors on her back until she admitted her crime. Some years later, her son, who was actually being kidnapped, was found, and Rhiannon was reinstated to her rightful status as queen. During the entire time of this ordeal, Rhiannon remained steadfast in her truth, despite the opinions and judgments of others. So tell the truth and shame the devil. You have become the centre of attention, however. It may not be in a positive light. This is a position you have rarely found yourself in before, and it bears no comfort to you. Usually you are looked upon as someone who can be trusted for your judgment. However, at present you are surrounded by doubt of others. You've got to stand solid in your truth. You know within yourself your decisions have been honourable, despite what others may believe. And there is another aspect to which is happening in your situation, and the bystanders are unaware of the full scope of this. You might be protecting someone. Don't let others think badly of you because of someone else. As a result of your respect for other people, which may be misplaced, you have chosen to keep the details to yourself, and this isn't helping your case. Find within yourself the strength and courage to see this through to the end. It's a bit of a rocky road ahead, but you will triumph and find yourself back in favour of those who doubted you, and they will learn from the lessons of standing strong in your beliefs. But when they come back, you may not want anything to do with them. And I wouldn't either if they're friends that have let you take the rap for them. Pisces, you don't want to let go. Scorpio energy. Something, you can't cheat death. Death always occurs regardless. But you are trying. You're in denial about something. You're pushing something under the carpet that needs to be let go. It rules, Scorpio rules the reproductive organs and shared resources, so that may be at the root of the matter. But something or someone needs to be let go. Those born on the 13th, living or past date for your diary and address. Massively important in a negative way. Change is coming and you're trying to avoid it. May the 1st is mentioned, reunions, celebrations, the maiden, the witch and the crone. 3 women possibly celebrating a reunion. But there is deep, deep sorrow, over emotional. So it may not be a happy celebration, but it is a reunion of types. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, female energy. So it is you probably who is miserable. And Scorpio energy. Yeah, stand back and observe. Keep a watchful eye out on it. Somebody may be observing you. But I think it's try not to be obvious about it. Just keep an eye on somebody. Again, the number 13 is important. So it is about death, Scorpio energy. It's a tricky situation. There may have been some deceit and lies. But just keep an eye on somebody. Yeah, because somebody's too independent. They can be. Independence is a great trait to develop and nurture, but should not be combined with ego. We're all social beings and need one another to love and to learn from. Too much independence can create lonely and inflexible people, which is no way to travel our life's journey. We need to share our experiences with one another in an effort to get the most out of this lifetime. Being controlling or isolating oneself is not enhance our learning experience, so don't try and control other people. You have been in the limelight now for some time, and as a result have become a little self-centered, which is causing problems for your close relationships. No harm has been done, it's just that your friends and family are missing your involvement in their personal affairs. Spend some quality time with your loved ones and listen to what's been happening for them lately. You'll be surprised at what you miss so much and what's happening under your very nose. The catching up will be great, and lots of fun and laughter will be at hand. So it may be a mixed bag, and it could be about a funeral or passing for some. Thanks for listening.